So, I've never made a serious video before, and today's no exception. I'm hitting chest try, so should be fun. I've hit a plateau with my chest, so I think the problem. I think I just need to train more chest. Because all my weak points, I've just trained more. And now my chest has low-key become my weak point. So I usually do a 4x4, but I think I'm going to do a 5x5 now. Yeah, we'll see if that works.
I be that schizo motherfucker walking with a shovel, keep the bodies covered, lurking with my brothers, killers by the 100. Bleed out my fucking eyes, scarecrow to glorify. Fuck boys get mortified, bitches get traumatized. Can't you see in my eyes? My heart's been paralyzed, never apologize. God's been disqualified, demons are colonized. My soul's been compromised, 59 homicides, 59 mamas cry.
Just got a motherfucking head full of cash, yo. Spend it all already on a head full of hash, yo. Hope the week will last, yo. Haven't up already spoke. Turning ghosts, I'm burning hoes. Joking and golfing, I do this shit up and I know but they're talking and pull out the weapon, we'll see how it goes.
Last set, dropped the weight a little bit, gonna failure.
Throat feeling cold, no lips, seek you pose. Throwing bones, exploding, glowing, bitch, they need you to keep you frozen.
Nigga, it's me and my people. When my head is to you, that's a free throw. It's a crack.
Watch this. Yeah, that's good on the YouTube. No, it's not.
I don't know. I'm just seeing what my weight is on this. Give me a second. Before you start recording.
Talk on my shit, I'm a beast though. Started off tucking them pounds, they tucking the browns. I'm not with the fucking around. Pull out the chopper. If you start walking with them, I'ma start cutting shit down. I'm gonna re up in a couple of weeks.
Imagine you're crushing the skulls of your enemies. Or giving your wife a hug. Either one works.
If you seen what I saw and you live from my purse, you be starving like Marvin, I'm busting the heat. I'm just that nigga you couldn't compete. Got that grass in the bag like there's wood in the tree. If you ask for action, then we let you have it. You niggas afraid that you with it will be. How much you pay when I wet it the deep? Had your bitch on her knees yelling, put it in me. Made her pack up a bag and said, get the fuck out, cause the ass of her fat when she put on them jeans. I know what's static and you the one he pull a burn out the bag and it's hooked to your beam. Hand on the head and I'm about to run up on this nigga who died just for looking at me. I be so nutty, my wrist be so floody, the ice it be dripping, just fucked up the scene. Sipping on Sprite like the stuff is for cheap and my tummy is numb, that's a cup of some jeans. I just be chillin' with me and my village, you snitching, you rats, give a fuck about some cheese. I'm ready to harvest the harvest and bees like I'm cooling it down like a cup of some tea and I'm out.
So, I get asked quite frequently because I am not on steroids. I get asked, are you ever going to hop on steroids? And my answer to this question is long-winded. For the shortest answer possible, it is eventually. But when is eventually? And answer to that, I have quite a few goals that I want to hit naturally before I ever consider taking steroids. My father has never taken steroids. He's been natural his entire life, and in his prime, he benched 365. So what do you think that means for me? If you said that I need to bench 370 naturally, you're correct. Ding, 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 right? But 370 is 35 pounds away from a 4-plate bench. So I'm going to hit a 4-plate bench naturally before I think about steroids. But then you hit 4 plates on bench. What about the rest of your lifts, right? Because I could grind bench 3-4 days a week for the next 2 years and hit 405. and I would be 21. Where's the fun in that? My father was like 27. So without neglecting the other lifts, what do I want those to be? If I have a 4-plate bench, I want a 3-plate incline, a 5-plate squat, and a little over a 6-plate deadlift. I would also love to hit 225 pounds in body weight without looking gross, like 12 to 13% body fat at 225 pounds. Those are all the goals that I want to hit before I take steroids. And when I finally hit all those goals, it's not like, oh, I hit these goals, time to blast gear. It's not going to be anything like that. I'm not going to be Larry Wheels. I'm not going to be Togi. None of that. Like, I'm not going to do anything irresponsible. It's going to start off nice and slow with like TRT. Just some kind of test to start off a little bit. I would assume I'd be in like my mid to late 20s at this point. And then from there, I don't know. Who am I to say what I'm going to be doing in 8 years? I could have a completely different outlook on fitness in 8 years, but long story short, I'm not hopping on anytime soon. I've thought about it, but there's so many things that you should do before you even consider. Like, I know people who hop on before they even hit 300 on bench. And I'm like, okay, great, but now that you've done a cycle, you kind of need to stay on gear until, like, you can't lift anymore. Or otherwise, if you don't do it right, your gains are just going to go down the toilet off cycle, and you're just a fraction of who you were. And I know if I did that, my mental would just plummet. And I'm sure anyone else who would do that would also plummet. But that leads me to the next question that I get asked, like, what's your opinion on steroids? And I don't have a problem with steroids, but I feel like people over glorify steroid use in today's society with like the gym culture and everything. Like, a couple years ago, it was cool to be natty. Like, people were mad at you if you were like a fake natty or anything. But now it's like, if you're not on steroids, you're just kind of like not popular, or like some people just do it for the content. Like, I scroll Instagram reels and I see 14-year-olds on gear. I see 16-year-olds benching 600 plus pounds. And I'm like, these kids are going to have health problems 10 years down the road. But that's the dark side of steroids. If you're a man in your 30s and you're past your peak and you have slightly less testosterone than the average man, go ahead, hop on some test, take a little bit of gear. I don't see anything wrong with that. But I feel like people in today's society just abuse gear and use it as like a way to cover up like insecurities and everything. Well, I have insecurities. I have a ton of insecurities, but I'm not going to blast gear to get rid of them, because it's just going to lead to even more insecurities. If you're young and you're thinking about taking gear, I would just say wait. Please wait. Because I know I'm waiting a while. Yeah, that's it for today. I mean, it was a good workout. Switched up a little bit of things. I also took a little too much pre, so I kind of went then did some extra sets, but nothing wrong with that. If you're not already and you enjoyed this video, I would please ask to subscribe. I post daily on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. Almost at 1,000 on TikTok and Instagram. You can check me out over there, but thanks for sticking around. See you guys later.